Welcome to the channel, It Depends. Today, we'll be doing a quick unboxing of this YW08 True Wireless High Quality Sound ANC. So this is another one that has the touchscreen version. So you can see from the back here, this is how the design looks like. Okay, nothing really unique about this. Let's take a quick look on the item itself. So what we have here is the Type-C to USB cable. We have the instruction manual. So this is the guide in Chinese as well as the guide in English. Okay, so we have the device itself. So we have the black version. I think there's a black and white version for this. You can see this is how the earpiece looks like on the back. Over here, we can take a look. So we have both side pairing. Not sure why the case is not responding. Maybe I need to charge the device first. So I think the charging is a bit unique for this device. You can see over here, this is the charging side of the earpiece. And the case itself. So yeah, okay, charge this and let's get back to me in a bit. Pause here first. Okay, anyways, so there's actually a physical button at the bottom here. So you can see this thing. So I need to press the button. So the wallpaper here, we have the music settings, languages, equalizer, ambient, spatial audio, volume, brightness, camera, wallpaper. Okay, timer, touch to wake, light out. Okay, that's how the device looks like. Off the back we have a big battery. The timing is wrong, thing to pair for it to adjust. And this one, that's the thing. Let's set the let me see, touch to wake. Oh, we can use this as a button to lock and unlock. So this is the interesting one because this is the one that is have a physical button. The other one that I own does not have one. So see when you open it closer. So this is actually not too bad. So maybe I will test this and give my feedback in the update of this data part. Okay, see you guys in the review. Okay, now my review on the YW08. So I think a few things I can say is this is actually pretty decent, pretty good actually at this price range. So I think what I can say is this thing is very light. So the case itself, although very plasticky, very flimsy, but it's still very light. Likewise, the two headset, it's pretty light. The time we're weighing scale now to test the weight, but I can say it's very light. So although this looks feel very plasticky, I think this is quite decent, especially the bit of carbon ending here. Connection wise, I think it's okay. I think what's good about this is the sound. So the sound wise, I think it's actually quite bass heavy. The kick on this bass is actually quite good, as well as other instruments, musical. I think it's quite nice. Just that the fall short on watching videos with more talking. Yeah, that's why I think this one doesn't really perform as well as other earpiece. But then if you play music and songs, I think that is actually quite decent, especially at this price point. ANC wise, I think is normal. Wouldn't say it's the best. When you actually not playing any music, the ANC is actually quite wouldn't say useful at all. You can hear a lot of stuff when there's nothing playing lah. But when you play song, I think it's quite, even at low volume, you cannot hear anything else. I think one good thing about this is the volume on this is actually quite high. So even at low levels, it really sound very loud. Yeah, but actually, given that this is a affordable casing, I think it's something can consider getting yourself if you want to try out these touchscreen headphones. So your standard practice here. So I think for at this price point, just a normal standard earphone, which I think is quite good, especially with the touchscreen at that price point. I think that's about all lah. So far, I think these are my current views of this device. If you guys got any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'll try to reply you. That's all for me. See you guys in the next video.